Okay, now. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Starting with Allah who's most merciful and right. Welcome back to the 7th semester. The subject we're going to talk about that is very crucial for every one of us. That is about leadership. Leadership is one of interesting subject that is everyone is trying to learn that, and it's the duty of everybody to know about the basics or the fundamentals of leadership, because today or tomorrow you will be a leader. So that's why when we're studying about leadership in 7th semester. Now see, when you talk about leadership, see, yeah, when we talk about leadership. So again, a lot of questions comes to your mind, a lot of curious comes in your mind, and maybe, you're already familiar with the word leadership. Yeah, you're already familiar with that word, directly or indirectly. Directly means maybe you experienced, you worked somewhere, and you experienced the leadership. And maybe you studied throughout your semesters. Somewhere you have studied organizational behavior or industrial psychology or any subject. You might have touched or TQM. You might have studied something about leadership. But in this semester, we'll study about leadership in different perspective. We'll try to touch a leadership in a term of specifically, we're going to touch it, leadership in developing countries. We're going to touch about that. Leadership is a leadership now. So what if? How leadership phenomena or concept is practicing in a developing countries. We are in developing countries. So we have to focus in the term of leadership in the term of developing countries rather than developed countries. Now what are the flaws, the challenges, the problems we have, and the issues or the challenges? We can say that. So how leadership is practicing in a developing countries? So how we can make leadership effective in developing countries? So how to overcome the flaws which we are going to face in the future? Is it clear or not?
Yes.
So we will be focusing leadership in a term of, mostly we're going to focus in terms of developing countries. Like which we are. We're going to study about whether the theories or the types, the features, but we will connect it. Every leadership, whatever we study, we will try to connect with our own country. We try to connect with the Afghanistan environment. And today, if you are sitting in here, tomorrow you will be a leader. So if you are going to be a leader, so how best you are going to be in the future? So what are the shortcomings of a leader that you have to avoid it? Shortcoming means those errors or those mistakes which you are going to avoid it or delete it from your own personality. And what are the features that we should adopt it in order to be a great leader? It doesn't mean that a leader should be I'm not saying that you have, for leading something you need a power, you need a position. No. Every one of you guys sitting here, by nature, every one of you has a leadership skill. By nature, every one of you has the leadership skill. But But the important thing is that is to explore that skill, to utilize that skill. Whether you should utilize by your own self or whether somebody else should utilize your skills. But the thing is that don't let others to waste your skill. Try to utilize that. By any means, you have the girls, you have the confidence. Why not to come forward? We have the skills of leadership, but we have only one thing, that is a fear. Just because of fear, we cannot come forward. We are unable to come or to take initiative. Why? Because of fear. We depending on others. We always trying to depending on others. Why? Why not to be independent? In every term. Now in selection, we look to other people, that what others say, what the others are selected, let me select it too. Some people have a confusion in selection. They are looking to somebody else. Ahmad selected what? Okay, I'm following Ahmad. No, don't be a follower. Try to be a leader. Be a leader, so you will be a great asset for your own self. Not for others, for your own self. It doesn't mean that a leader need any proper or formal authority. No. For leading, you don't have to go for formal authority. Your vision, your ideas, your unique creative ideas can make you different from others. That difference that you have, that makes you a leader. Now simple as that. How can you become a leader? Leaders, they think different. They are creative. They think different. They always brainstorming different new ideas. Sometimes they fail, but still they are struggling. Still they are working. Still they are trying. Is it clear or not?
Yes.
Now see, when you're saying that only leadership is what? Complete the sentence. Leadership is
Independence.
like, see, leadership is to act
Independently, I believe.
to act creatively. Let's suppose I'm married. Leadership is what? To act creatively. Leadership is what? To care. To care for others. Leadership is to care for others. Leadership is what? To care for others. Leadership is what? To protect others. Leadership is what? To protect others. What's that? Leadership? Leadership is what? To
Identifying ourselves.
Yeah, leadership is to identify your own self,
Yes.
your own capacity, or maybe leadership is to utilize the skills of others.
Yes.
Yeah, you see that? To utilize the skills of
Others.
others. Leadership is what? To sacrifice yourself for others. To sacrifice yourself for others. Leadership is something to sacrifice yourself for others. Leadership is to guide others. Huh? To guide others. To look after others. To look after others. To care for others. Now that's what leadership is. Now see, leadership is to what? To act creatively. Leadership is what? To care for others. Now these are the leadership. You can see these are the dimensions. What leadership is. Now, again questions comes to your mind too. They say, sir, leadership is what? They are all